enter a room, people feel that energy. They feel that leadership energy. They feel that provider energy. And like a woman who's in tune with her femininity will feel that energy. Like you said, like we're receivers. Women are receivers. We will feel it. We'll receive that energy and we will submit to it. And we're not meant to be on the forefront. We're not meant to be at the front of the lines. Like we're meant to be in the back and to be support. And life has led us in a way where we had to come to the forefront, you know, for various reasons to be able to take care of things. But if we had a choice, like I don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather be at home, you know, and just taking care of the home, taking care of my guy, taking care of the kids. And like I would love to have the option to work if I wanted to do something, you know, but a lot of us don't have that luxury. So guess what? We have to go out here, we gotta make things happen. So to have this mindset of women who are earners, women who have education, that we are trying to be men and that we cannot be submissive to a man who is that we're going to give our lives to as far as being a leader and being over us, I don't think is accurate. Again, I do acknowledge that there are some women that operate in that space and you know where that leads. Nowhere. Right? But there are a lot of us who are just waiting for the right man to enter our lives so that we can just like lay things down and let him take the lead and take control and we just support him.
Yeah. And
You know?
what you said is understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of ladies have that
Right.
understanding.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
some let their level of financial capacity and stuff. Like today, I was watching a clip
Mm-hmm.
where a guy and girl was getting married
Mm-hmm.
at the altar,
Mm-hmm.
and they did marriage counseling, right?
Uh-huh.
And the the priest, I mean the pastor was saying, for better for worse, and, you know, she
I
was
think
saying
I've seen this.
for
Yeah.
better for worse, for rich and poor. She couldn't say poor. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then they skipped that one. And then they say for obey, she said obey what? And the pastor's like, we talked about it. He's your
She's
husband.
like, no, we can skip that.
Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
that's sure that and people are like, what? And the guy is smiling and laughing, and I'm pitying this guy.
He
And
he
say
knew who
he's
he's
going
marrying.
he's going to doom, and he's smiling and when you say that's a sin, but you like, what do you mean? That's a sin. And those are the kind of men that makes some women think that they can do anyhow and be anyhow. It doesn't make sense,
Okay.
you know. So, and when a woman meets, when a woman like that meets a man that's a man, she don't know how to do
A
what to do.
man that's a man.
Yeah, a man that's a man,
What does that mean?
meaning a man that's a cultural and natural man, meaning a man that's a provider, a man that knows the role of life, a high value man.
So you're saying that that guy in that video doesn't know the role of life?
Now, if he knows the role of life, he won't be laughing. Marriage is for life, is forever.
Understood.
Nobody goes to marry and say, hey, we married for 6 months and we're done.
Yeah.
It's forever, the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Till you die.
Yeah.
And you smiling with that. It's like me smiling with somebody that's I'm signing a contract of my whole money, my retirement money.
Yeah.
For 20 years. I ain't smiling.
Well, I would pray that
you don't know what he's getting himself into.
I would pray that, maybe she just did that to have like a viral moment.
I mean, in my boy, there's stuff like that happens in real life.
You're right.
That's why I brought it up.
It does.
It might be content,
Yeah.
but stuff like that happens in real life.
Yes.
Where you have a guy seeing this lady
Mm-hmm.
is not gonna be the wife for you.
Yeah.
And you smiling.
So there obviously had to have been something that he saw in her that made him want to ask her to be.
What would you say?
I don't know. We're not them. We don't know.
That's why I say that's the simp part. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you telling me that a lady that's in a relationship and the husband is beating her up, blue black.
Yeah.
that she sees something in him that's making her to keep being in that relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pe- you have to differentiate the reasoning. People
Yeah.
have different reasoning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I mean, that's what makes us human beings. Everybody's
Mhm.
not going to be the same.
Yeah.
So, but the funny part to me is that in the olden days, maybe like 40 years ago, 30 years ago,
Mhm.
people was complaining about the church
Okay.
spoiling their marriage.
Okay.
You know, like the way we complain on social media.
Mhm.
That was the complaining.
So now it's social
Now
media.
it's social media. It's funny how like people are
Yeah.
complaining, oh, the pastor is destroying my wife,
Yeah.
my marriage.
Yeah.
I have to do this, I have to do that, and then she's coming on. The pastor said that, you gotta treat me good, you gotta do this, then he takes his wife to buy, he makes her feel good, he tells her a nice word, and they're like, damn, pastor.
Here's the
And church
I keep I keep
and
oh
and human beings, that's we was more living in whatever the priest or the pastor said. That was our way of reason, right? And the Bible, right? And
Mhm.
all that circumstances. So
Yeah.
that's how we mold our mentorship, our belief, and our relation, our dating life, right?
Mhm.
And we transition out of that to social media now, which even is worse than them, because then you can meet the pastor and try to figure out why is he spoiling your wife. Can you meet the guy that's doing the content? You don't even know where he is
Oh
at.
my gosh.
You know. So yeah, it's just how funny the how life transition is,
Mhm.
and what people believe, and people don't want to use their God given brain
Yeah.
to think to think outside the box.
Mhm.
Because if you look at great people in life, they wasn't doing what everybody was doing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like musicians, right? Like all these big musicians like Tupac and all these big people,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Or sports people.
Mhm.
Their time, it was lawyers, doctor, and all that stuff, right?
Mhm.
And I bet you their mom was mad at them for being a musician.
Until they start making
Yeah,
money.
yeah, like Davido, his dad tried to stop him from music.
Mhm.
Even called the police on his son.
Oh jeez.
They arrested him.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Because his dad wanted him to go to school.
Mhm.
So if you look at all the great people of life that we celebrate today, Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and all these
Mhm.
people,
Mhm.
they did what people wasn't doing.
Yeah.
Because I bet you there's people telling Martin Luther King, don't do it. Let's manage our slavery. Let's try to survive the slavery. It's okay, don't do it. Say no, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that told Rosa Parks, no, let's not run away. Let's manage it. It will be all right. We're slaves. That's how we're gonna be the rest of our life. You have people that reason that way,
Yeah.
but they said no, this is not right, and I'm bringing myself and I'm sacrificing myself. And when our entity day, we celebrate them.
Yeah.
So people that are great in life is people that think, they use
Mhm.
this
Mhm.
and get out from what everybody's doing
Yeah.
and do something different that God gave them the gift.
Yeah.
And it creates unimaginable opportunities and history for the society. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to social media, we gotta start using our brain, because social media is good and it's bad.
Mhm.
We gotta reconfigure the bad part and make it good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all.
Yeah. I always say people just need to do whatever works best for them, right? So be clear about what it is that you want. What are your non negotiables, which means things that you're not willing to waver on, and then add a dose of reality into it. Um, because in a partner, at best, you're going to get maybe 60, 70% of what you want,
Mm-hmm.
at best.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't get that, right? Um, so looking to social media to help you figure out what it is that you are looking for in a partner and a wife and a husband is not a good move. because it's going to lead you down a path that you're not going to be prepared for and you may not be able to return from. So if you know as a woman that you are seeking a man who is a provider, a protector, someone who is able to support, someone who's able to affirm, someone who's able to counsel and mentor, then that's who we should be looking for in a potential mate. And the same thing for men. If you're looking for women who are submissive, women who um, will be your helpmate, will be able to support you and to yield to your leadership, then that's what you should be looking for. And there's really, and then, so I don't want to like negate social media entirely because there are some really good content.
That's some good
And so,
content.
yeah, there's some really good, like ours.
Yeah, just gotta
You
use your
know,
brain.
there's some really good content. There's some people out there that really care about helping people grow
Mm-hmm.
and be the best versions of themselves and really go after the things that they want out of life. So find that content that aligns with where you're trying to go, what you're trying to accomplish. And then also, I think you had mentioned this earlier as well, like seeking counsel from people who actually live the kind of life you want.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So like getting advice from married couples
Yes.
because they've been through it.
Yeah.
They've seen the highs, they've seen the lows, and they've been able to like navigate and work through all of that stuff. So like to see a couple that has been married
Mm-hmm.
for 30, 40 years, that's unheard of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
rare nowadays.
It's rare. So like clearly they've gone through some things.
Yeah.
Like how were you guys able to navigate those situations? There could have been some infidelity that they dealt with during the marriage. It could have been some financial strains. It
Mm-hmm.
could have been a illness. It could have been a whole
Yeah.
bunch, like a whole list of things that they could have endured during their marriage, but they're still standing together, holding hands. You can still see the love. You can still feel the love between
Yeah.
them. So like those are the people that we need to talk to. We need to connect with to know and what worked for them may not work for you.
Mm-hmm.
But you can use their stories. You can leverage their stories to inspire you to have something like that in your own relationship. um, if you're wanting to be successful in business and trade, then you want to like follow and be connected with people that are doing those kind of things.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, to be able to inspire you to like, achieve those things that you want to achieve. So we're not saying that social media is bad,
Yeah.
but you need to, like you said, use your brain, use the thing that God gave us to discern the content. And if there is content out there that is decisive, that is harmful, that you feel is harmful. I can't tell you what's harmful, but you feel that it's harmful, that it's not getting you closer to your goal. You know what you can do? You can hit the X and close out of it.
Yeah.
You can swipe left to get out of it.
Yeah.
You don't have to tune into it. But we just want to encourage people to be mindful of what you allow into your psyche because your brain is so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
We absorb so much information. There's so many different things coming at us all at once. You don't have to consume all of it. So just utilize your discernment and just really pick the content that's going to move you in the right direction, that's going to get you closer to your educational goals, your relationship, romance goals, your financial goals, like whatever goals you set for yourself. That's the encouragement from me. Do you have any words you want to encourage our folks?
Yeah, I just want to tell them, like, almost what we said.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you want to seek advice in social media, seek advice from people that's already progressing on what
Mm-hmm.
you're seeking advice from,
Yeah.
and learn and also use your brain. Because they're not going to tell you the truth of everything. Some of them might tell you just to get money or use you
That's
to make
true.
more money. So
That's
you gotta
true.
use your brain and get what you need to better yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And then the relationship, there's no process to it. Everybody's relationship is different,
Yeah.
And when you seek advice from people and they tell you do whatever the woman says, run from that advice. That's not a good advice.
Oh,
So go for an advice that's neutral. Not whatever the woman says is what makes. go for a neutral advice.
Neutral advice.
One that will tell you how much they bump head and how struggle they did, but they sacrificed and they fought for each other
Yeah.
and they're still here, you know. So that's neutral.
Mm.
So, and I advise all the young teens, kids. I understand we live in a society, especially in the Western world, where we don't have much of our father growing up to mentor us.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to social media and stuff. Try to go, if you want to do that, do it with people that's already doing well on what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And also try to uh, look for resources in your community
Mm-hmm.
that helps to enlighten and educate young ones on pathways to better themselves
Yeah.
in their careers and whatever you're looking for, or advice on women, you know. And then for the women that are growing up, most of them grow with their mom.
Mm-hmm.
Try to um, have male mentors that are really in a marriage
Mm-hmm.
that can teach you how to be with a man or how to date with a man or know what a man wants for you to have an idea of it. And then for families that together try to concentrate the time on social media and bring more time to communicate,
Yeah.
talk with each other, learn each other, because every day is an experience.
Mm-hmm.
Every day you learn something new.
Yeah.
Talk with each other. Let's take the good stuff of social media and the bad one. Let's not use that
Mm-hmm.
because we still have to use our brain. Yeah. And the people on social media use their brain to be there to be able to give you words to distract you. Use your brain and analyze the word and bring yourself back.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my last word to everybody is that it's a challenging time where a lot is going on. We gotta be our brothers keepers, sisters keepers,
Mm-hmm.
and talk to each other as human beings.
Mm-hmm.
Socialize with each other, you know, and lessen the screen time. And moms, please lessen the screen time with the kids because the phone, the tablet, the computer, the TV has radiation, and the radiation is like putting your head in the microwave.
It is.
It can blow.
Mm.
So please lessen the time of giving the kids tablets. Let them go outside and do sports. Let them go outside and run. Let them be creativity because we live in a time kids don't go no more outside to play basketball.
That's true.
They don't even do outside activity.
That's true.
They're mostly at home in their tablet,
Playing
computer,
video games.
and playing video games or that. And it's gonna affect those kids because they're gonna grow up delinquent.
Mm.
So please, mom and dad, let's lessen the time of electronics and create more time of sports and activity for the kids.
Yeah.
So that they can grow up right. Because for you to be a better parent is being able to raise your kids right.
Mm-hmm.
And your kids being proud of you as a parent. That's when you know you're a great parent. Mm-hmm. Not raising kids that's not good.
Yeah.
Kids that are unproductive. To me, you're not a great parent.
Oh.
So I don't know what everybody says, but that's what I have to say.
Wow, that's a big charge. So yeah. Yes, words to live by there. So good episode tonight.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. So well, thank you guys for tuning in to our podcast, and we'll see you at the next episode.
And we love ya, and we're here to create solutions and peace and a better world and a better community where everyone loves each other, right?
Yes, that's the goal.
Yeah. So from your boy Obadola, aka
And I'm Queen Tia. You guys have a good night.
Bye.
Peace.